it is me, Blanca. For today's video, I am finally going to do the Apple Watch review, which I said I was going to do a really long time ago, so I'm really sorry for those of you who are actually interested in watching this, but it is here. So I bought the Apple Watch a few months back, and I got the sport version. I got it in the 42mm size. There are two different sizes you can get. You can get the 38mm or the 42, which this is the bigger one. The other one's just a tiny bit smaller than this, but the reason why I got the bigger one was because I wanted the bigger screen. And there are three different models in this. There is just the Apple Watch, the Apple Watch Sport, which is the one I have, and then there's the Apple Watch Edition. The Sport model is actually the cheapest model you can get. The difference between them is just the material it's made out of and the band you get with it. So for the Sport one, you just get this silicone rubber band. You don't get this one. I actually got this one on Amazon for $15.99. So if you're looking to switch out the band, or maybe you don't like the band that comes with the Sport model, don't worry because the bands are actually interchangeable. It's really simple to do, to just change them out, and you could just get any brand that's out there. I would suggest just buying them on Amazon because they are a lot cheaper than getting them from Apple. This one is fake leather. I really like this one. I like it a lot better than the Sport one it came with. I got it in white. If any of you saw my Apple Watch unboxing video, you saw the band that it came with. I like this one better. I feel like it suits me a lot better. I also have a plastic protector over it just because I'm really anal when it comes to scratches on my devices. Like I hate scratches. I can't ever just go without not having a screen protector on either my phone, the only thing that doesn't have anything is just my laptop, and that's just because it's not touchscreen, so I can't be putting my hands all over it. It's not likely to get a scratch. So I love it. It works perfect, and I feel like it really protects it from scratches because this is on your wrist, and I'm moving a lot all day at work, and just sometimes I do run into things. This particular one that I have, the Sport 42mm, was $3.99. They start at $350, and that's for the 38mm, but like I said, I wanted the bigger screen, so I went for the second one up and the cheapest ones. So the Apple Watch Sport is made out of aluminum. You can tell the difference when you put them side by side, the different materials that they are made out of, and I wasn't about to spend about $600 on the next one up, so I went with the cheapest option available in the bigger screen, which I honestly don't even mind having this one because the other ones do the exact same thing, you just have different material. So I would say the best thing about the watch that I love myself is actually just getting the notifications on there. I don't really have to pull out my phone a lot. I can even take calls on it. It's just kind of weird to take them on your watch because then I would be walking around like this, and I just feel like that would just be kind of nerdy in a way. I don't know. It's just weird. So I personally myself wouldn't take the calls on there. I would just pull out my phone and take the call. But if I don't want to take the call, I can always decline it from my watch. So that's the cool thing. Other than that, I do text from it a lot. To text, you can't actually type it in there. You can speak into the speaker and it'll write it out for you, and then you have the option from either sending as a voice memo, or you can send it as a text, and you can see the options on the screen that it gives you as far as texting. So I love the notification part just because I could just do this when it gives me a little vibration on my wrist as opposed to having to find my phone. I know it's not like, oh my gosh, it's not the end of the world that I have to look for my phone, but it's a lot easier when I'm downstairs or at work when I'm walking around and my phone is at my desk. So that's the cool thing. I really enjoy that part. As far as using the apps, I don't use the apps on there. They are a bit slow. And I just feel like having the bigger screen. I don't really use the apps. I have tried them and it is kind of cool, but I prefer just pulling out my phone in the end. So another cool thing that the Apple Watch has is the sensors that it carries. Has it for as far as checking fitness and checking your heart rate. I don't use it for the fitness part just because I haven't worked out in about 2 years and I really should get back into it, but I'm being lazy for as long as I can, and that is not good, but that is what I'm doing right now. But I do use it for the heart rate, especially because I don't know, sometimes I feel like I have an irregular heartbeat. I don't know, that's crazy, but it does run in my family, so that is a little bit scary, and I do like that it would alert me if my heart rate just accelerated to a really dangerous heartbeat. I'm not sure how it compares to other watches just because this is the first smartwatch that I get, and I have updated to the watch OS 2, and so I really like the new watch faces that you can do. You can't customize them, you know, downloading something from the App Store, but you can use your pictures as a background as opposed to the first software that was around. So I really do like that they added that on watch OS 2. So I just have a picture of my cat now. To get your apps on the watch, you actually download them on your phone, and then if the application supports Apple Watch, then they would come up on your Apple Watch. And you can check that when you're downloading applications on the App Store. It is pretty expensive for what it is, I believe, but it is pretty reliable as far as getting your notifications and making calls and all that good stuff. But if you are undecisive about buying it, I would just first go play with it in the store perhaps and see if this is something you want to spend at least $350 on plus tax. I'm not discouraging you from getting it. I just believe that it is a little bit pricey for what it is. But other than the price, I really do like the Apple Watch. It's a really nice accessory to have. It really, in the end, just comes to being an accessory to your phone. So you're disconnected from your phone to the watch. If I may clarify, I don't know how many of you think this, but I know my mom at first thought that there was an extra fee if you got the smartwatch on top of your phone bill. So that is not the case. Your Apple Watch is connected to your phone. There is no other fees if you get the watch on top of the phone. You're just paying for your phone. You could just connect it onto the watch and get the service that you're getting from your phone. So I just wanted to clarify that for any of you that think that, because I know my mom was a bit confused on that because she was like, how much did your phone bill go up to? And I was just like, but so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this small, simple review. I wasn't gonna go too technical because I am not a professional in this at all. I'm just giving you my point of views and what I think about it. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and become a part of the Guzman family. And oh, before I forget, please subscribe. Once we get to 5,000 subscribers, I have a giveaway planned, so you have to be subscribed in order to win. So we're pretty close, so about 500 more to go, but we're pretty close. So once we get to 5,000 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway, so don't forget to subscribe because you have to be a subscriber in order to win. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!